Okay, in this video I want to cover two different chip shots here. The main thing with this shot though is to keep this left wrist, this lead wrist, firm through the shot. Most people have a tendency when they have a normal chip shot, they want to flip the wrists over and get too handsy in the stroke. Now with this particular shot I've got about 50-60 feet. And what I want to do is turn it into a putt right away. Most people want to try and fly the ball halfway to the hole and let it run out. Well, that's not necessary. Now, in this instance, our grass is a little bit long because we haven't had a chance to cut it after our recent flooding rains. So I've got a club here. Normally, I might want to use an 8-iron from this shot if the grass is cut a little lower, even a 7-iron. With this shot, I've got a 9-iron because I need to get the ball out of this rough and up in the air, and it's a lot more easy if I can do it with this club. So the technique is basically, I like to narrow my stance a little bit. I line my club up to where I want to land the ball, and I pick a spot on the green where I want to land it. Move the ball a little bit further back in my stance, middle to the back portion, and I want my weight on my front foot. About 70% of my weight on my front foot. And I want to hit the ball with a descending blow. So ball first and then grass. And notice how I'm keeping that left wrist firm. So the shot looks something like this. So we get the ball on the ground rolling, let it roll out, it basically turns into a putt. We don't have to worry too much about which way the ball is going to bounce or if it's going to stop too fast or what. Now, another shot that you can try, especially if the rough is pretty heavy, is use a sand wedge and you kind of turn it into a trap, what we call a trap draw. This is going to get the ball up in the air a little bit more quickly, but it's going to have the same effect though. It's going to land a little bit further and then it's going to roll out. So this shot is basically done with the ball in the back of our stance, hands forward, and we want to pull the club a little bit more to the inside but also up, and then make an inside out kind of stroke, almost like we're trying to put hook spin on the shot. Okay? Again though, the left wrist is firm through the shot and it looks like this. Now with that shot, it's going to be a little bit harder to control the speed, but if you practice it and get the technique down, then you're going to be a lot more consistent with your chip shots around the green. If you have a lot of green to work with and not a tremendous amount of grass between you and the green, or no bunker, then you want to get the ball rolling as fast as you can. It's a lot easier to control the speed and the distance in that regard.